Welcome all. Children, today we are going to learn one more important system of human body. This system it coordinates different organs of the body and help them to function in a proper way. Every day we'll perform many activities in our life. We see things, we eat food, we listen to so many kinds of sounds. All these, what we do, what we hear, what we see, what we taste, what we smell, how they are reaching to the brain. Like that, we will perform many activities in our daily life. Sometimes we may touch hot objects and immediately we'll pull back our hand. Sometimes we'll prick our leg on a thorn or any sharp objects and we'll pull back our leg. Which organs of the body help doing in these actions, which makes us to perform a reaction against some action? These all actions are performed, and the system which helps to coordinate with the different organs in our body well is the nervous system. The nervous system is the system which helps in coordinating different organs and organ systems of our body and help us to lead a normal life, and it also helps us for the working of the organs in a proper way also. The change in an environment or in our surroundings make us to perform a reaction against this. Like when we touch a hot object, we'll immediately pull back our hand. Here, which action is making us to pull back our hand on touching the hot object? Here, the hot object is the information given to the brain that it is hot, and the immediately the hand it is pulled back by our muscles in the hand to protect our hand. This sudden change in an environment of an organism which causes the reaction in that organism is called as stimulus. Upon this stimulus, a reaction is generated in an organism that is called as response. This stimulus and response they will be present together, bring out the functioning of nervous system. The nervous system is an organized network of billions of specialized cells called nerve cells or neurons. This nervous system help in controlling many organs of the body, and it helps to respond against stimuli in order to protect from dangers and for our survival, and even to perform various functions in our body. For example, we feel hungry. When we are hungry, we'll eat something. How we are sensing the hungry feeling? They are allowing us to feel hunger. That means in the digestive system also, these nerves are present, or in the circulatory system also, the nerves are present. These nerves present in different parts of the body carry the information to the brain in the form of signals. In the case when we feel hunger, the nerves which are present in the digestive system and circulatory system, they create these hunger pangs or the feeling of hunger. The nerves which are present in the circulatory system, when the blood sugar levels falls down or decreases, these nerves carry the information to the brain, and they senses the feeling of hunger. Then upon that stimulus, we'll go and eat anything, or we'll start eat something. In this way, inside the body and outside with the environment, the nervous system coordinates and it helps us to protect and to survive. Many organs of our body together they work to this respond to stimuli. The nervous system it contains mainly nerve cells or neurons which carries or receive information from one part of the body to the other or conduct them to the other parts. Now we'll see about the structure of nervous system. The nervous system contains a bundles of specialized cells called nerve cells or these are also called as neurons. A nerve cell or neuron it consists mainly three major parts: cyton or cell body, dendrons and axon. These are the three main parts of the nerve cell or neuron. And the nerve cell is the basic structural and functional unit of nervous system. Each neuron it consists a cell body which is also called as cyton. In this cyton, a nucleus is present. To the cyton, short fiber-like structures called dendrons they arise and further divide into dendrites. These dendrites they receive message from other neurons. A single long fiber-like extension is seen from the other end of this nerve cell. It is called as axon. The axon carries the messages from the cell body of one neuron to the dendrites of other neuron. This axon it is covered by a sheath called myelin sheath. Some axons they may not be covered by this myelin sheath and are called as non-myelinated axons. The messages along the neuron they will travel in the form of a chemical signal or electrical signal. This chemical signal or electrical signal in which form the nerve cells carry information from one part to the another part is called as impulse. The electric signals or chemical signals they are transmitted in the form of impulse. A neuron or nerve cell receives messages from one part of the body and conducts them to the other parts to initiate a response upon a stimuli. The neurons are not in direct contact or touch with each other. Just they will communicate with each other via synapse. What are synapses? The one nerve cell axon meets the other nerve cell dendrites, creating a junction between the two neurons or nerve cells. This junction where the axon of one nerve cell meets the dendrites of another nerve cell is called as synapse. The communication between nerves is very much high at this synapse. Nerve cells, when joined end from one nerve to the other nerve, it consists of a cord like structure with a number of nerve fibers bundled together. These synapses mainly they are found on the brain, spinal cord, around the spinal cord, and some areas where the axons carry the signals to respective areas in our body. These nerves not only carry information from one part of the body to the other part, but they receive information which is generated from in one part of the body and they carry it to the other part of the body also. That means the nerves not only they carry information but they receive information from parts of the body and conduct them to the concerned parts of the body where the response is should be happen. For example, when we touch a hot object, the nerve cells present in the hand they receive that information and take the information to the concerned organ where it is analyzed. That stimulus is analyzed in the body and a response is generated to pull back our hand. That information is received by the hand muscles to pull it back. So in this way, the nerve cells they carry information to parts of the body, and the response which is generated in the parts of the body also, the nerve cells they carry to the target organs. In this way, basing on the functioning of the nerve cells, these are divided into three types. They are sensory neurons or efferent neurons, motor neurons or efferent neurons, and mixed neurons or associative neurons. Efferent neurons or sensory neurons. Efferent neurons means the neurons which are extending towards or which carries messages towards the brain or spinal cord from nerve endings which are located in the muscles of different sense organs. The sense that or the change in the surroundings which is called as stimulus, it is detected by the receptors or the cells which are present in the sense organs, that is taken to the brain or spinal cord. These nerve cells which carry information from sense organs to brain or spinal cord are called as sensory nerves. Efferent neurons means which are moving away. They carry information or messages from the brain or spinal cord to the parts of the body where response should happen, or to the effector muscles or effector body parts. These nerve cells which carry information away from brain or spinal cord to the effector organs to bring response or to show response are called motor nerves. Mixed nerves are associative nerves. The nerves which perform both the functions of sensory nerves and motor nerves are called as mixed nerves or associative nerves. They transmit electric impulses from the central nervous system or from the brain and spinal cord to the muscles of the body, or they carry information from sense organs to brain and spinal cord. Both functions are performed by these nerves. They contain both sensory nerves and motor nerves. Most responses of the body to external stimuli and the functioning of the body of various systems, these all are controlled by the nervous system. In our body, three types of important nervous systems are present. They are the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, and the autonomic nervous system. The central nervous system, it mainly comprises of organs, brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system comprises the nerves which start from brain and spinal cord. And the autonomic nervous system, it works automatically without our involvement or without our control. The central nervous system controls all the body and mind functions. The brain is responsible for generating thoughts and response. The peripheral nervous system consists of the nerves tissues that lies outside the central nervous system, that is outside the brain and the spinal cord. What are the nerves present, those all together they form the peripheral nervous system. The main function of this system is to connect the central nervous system to the other body organs of the organism. This system carries information from sense organs and internal organs to the central nervous system. Autonomous nervous system. The nervous system which controls the muscles of internal organs like heart, blood vessels, stomach, lungs, intestine, and various glands like salivary glands, sweat glands is called as autonomous nervous system. The function of autonomous nervous system is it controls the internal processes like digestion, blood pressure, body temperature, urination, defecation, heartbeat, etc. I hope all of you understood the topic well. That's all for today. Thank you all.